Look who it is! I'm so excited to be back and making videos for you guys again. It has been a minute since I've made a video, like about 3 months or more, I don't even know. But I decided to sit down today and just do a little get ready with me with some chit chat, kind of update you guys on what I've been up to, what's been going on, give you the 411, you know. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys can get notifications of future videos. I have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. So without further ado, let's get started. First, I'm gonna prime my face. I'm using the Sephora Beauty Amplifier today. It's kind of a glowy luminous primer from the Sephora brand, obviously, but it just gives you a nice subtle glow without having a bunch of glitter on your face or any kind of tint. I know I tried a primer once from Sephora that was supposed to be glowy and argan oil, and it just made my face all orange because it had a bunch of gold specks. So that wasn't great. I'm gonna apply this all over my face. It does have a little bit of like a gel-like texture to it, but it also feels moisturizing, and just overall I've really liked it so far. Moving on to foundation, today I'm using the No. 7 Stay Perfect. This is, I don't know what brand this is. Oh, it's the Boots Company brand, and you can get this at Target. I'm not sure what other stores they have it, but I got the shade Cool Vanilla, and I believe this is the lightest shade they have, and it's still a little bit tan on me. I feel like it initially goes on kind of darker, and then somehow it gets lighter throughout the day, or within a couple minutes. I'm not sure how that works, but I think it has some kind of skin technology in it that starts to match your skin a little bit better. So it's a light to medium coverage. It's not full coverage, but it is buildable. I like to just dot it all over my face. And then today I'm gonna go in with this new brush. It's kind of a dupe for the Artiste brush. I'm sure you've seen them all over Instagram and YouTube. And this is the dupe. This is like a $5 brush that I got off Amazon. And it has been working very well so far. I didn't feel like spending $70 on a brush to test it out. So you just kind of swirl it around. And the brush itself doesn't soak up very much product. It just distributes it, and that also lets you use a lot less product, which obviously I didn't do today. I kind of used a lot, but it saves you a lot of product because it doesn't soak it up like a beauty blender would. Which, don't get me wrong, I still love my beauty blender. I still use it to kind of touch up the corners of my face. But this is just it's so soft, and it just feels nice, and it's a lot faster than just dabbing your face all over with a beauty blender to try to blend it. I'd rather go in after and just blend in whatever spots need it, so it doesn't leave streaks or anything. And I'll link it below in the description where I got it on Amazon. I believe it was like $5 or $6, so I really like it. So I'm just gonna go in with a damp beauty blender and kind of blend in whatever creases there are left and any little spots that need smoothing. But overall, it's all already smoothed out. So I'm gonna do brows, and today I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it. It's a little bit like thicker than the Brow Wiz. It's similar to the Hourglass one that I used to use before, and you know, it's okay. I've still been loving the NYX one that I reviewed in my drugstore haul video. That one has been like my go-to. It's totally a dupe for the Brow Wiz, I think. So I'm gonna start by lining the bottom part of my eyebrow and kind of brushing out the harsh line, and then going in to the top. What I really like about other brands like L'Oreal or even the ColourPop eyebrow pencils is that their spoolie has a clear cover, and that is so convenient because it's so annoying trying to figure out which side is the spoolie every time. I don't know why all the brands don't do just a clear cover on that. Maybe they just think it makes it look cheap, but I don't know. Anyways, while I'm doing these brows, let's chit chat for a little bit. I don't know what to talk about first. There's like so much stuff to cover. So we moved recently just to a different house. Still literally like almost down the street from where we lived before, but it's a really nice area. It's more like townhome style, really modern, and 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom actually. It is a little bit smaller in actual size, but we love it. I actually prefer a cozier, kind of smaller feel to a house. Our old house was way too big for just us 3. So yeah, I now have this little closet. It's like a walk-in closet with a bathroom. It's right off of our office, so it's perfect. It's like my little glam room, my own private little sanctuary. It's really great. I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to be decorating this wall back here so that there's actually a background for my videos. Once we get everything set up and kind of more decorated, I am totally down to do like a video tour of our house if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. Or even just a video tour of my little makeup area. I'm totally down to do that once I get everything set up. I'm gonna clean up the brows real quick, and I'm just gonna use my NYX WonderStick in the light highlight side. I finally ran out of my old one from my old videos, which was Universal Shade, and this one I got, they didn't have Universal Shade, and I got the light/medium, and I actually like it better because I can actually use the highlight side of it. The other Universal stick was very shimmery. It wasn't really like a highlight that you could use to clean up your brows or conceal anything, but I really like this one. It's still my go-to contouring and highlighting stick. I'm gonna move on to contouring and concealer. I'm obviously using my WonderStick, and I'm just gonna contour my nose. And while I'm doing that, let's talk about social media. So I took a break from Instagram and making videos for about 3 months. Well, Instagram, I stayed off of it for 2 months, and then I didn't post for 3 months. And I just kind of needed a break from social media, you know? Sometimes it just gets old. We all kind of know the drill. A lot of the stuff is posed. I know from personal experience that usually those happy family pictures actually took a bunch of annoying time to get them taken, especially if you have toddlers. Usually they're not very just candid, happy like you see online. But, you know, it's normal. Everybody posts their highlight reel. That's just the way it goes. And I just kind of made a decision to take a break. I'm someone that has had social media like since I was a preteen. Just like from MySpace to Facebook to Instagram. And it just engulfs me too much, so I wanted to take a break from it and kind of reevaluate real life versus online life. I didn't want to post stuff that looked good if it didn't feel good. That's kind of my new motto, where I don't want to post anything unless it actually felt good and it's actually representing the reality of the situation. I don't just want to give off some kind of vibe that I have this perfect life and just everything is beautiful and rainbows and unicorns, when it's not. You know, life is messy and that's normal. Everyone has some kind of issues or something going on behind the scenes. So I'm gonna use this Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics for my under eyes. I've kind of liked this stuff. You do have to be careful to not put too much on or it gets cakey. A little bit of it goes a really long way. But I found that if I put a little bit of oil on my beauty blender once I'm blending it out, then that kind of helps. It's a little bit similar to the Urban Decay concealer, which I didn't really like because it was way too thick and cakey. But I just haven't had really luck with Urban Decay. I tried their new kind of like BB cream Naked Skin, and I don't know if it's only the lightest shade, but it just did not work for me. It was really orange and cakey and gave me dry spots and spots that I didn't even have dry spots, but that was just my experience with it. Wow, I look crazy right now. Okay, let's blend this out. Back to the social media topic. I did keep my Snapchat during that time. I feel like Snapchat is a little bit different. I mean, totally people do still post whatever happy stuff they have going on, but it's more of like a look inside a person's daily life, you know? It's just whatever is going on in their day. And it's nice because it's a little bit less edited, it's a little bit less pre-planned, it's kind of more genuine. So I like Snapchat. I'm gonna take some Fiona Styles loose powder. This is Invisible Finish White Stone, so it's just like invisible. I don't know, it's the translucent powder. And I'm just gonna take some of this to set my under eyes and whatever areas that get more, I guess, kind of oily or have creases. I like to do my under eyes and then down to my nose, just like around the crease of my nose, just because that's where my makeup kind of creases more. And just on my nose a little bit and my eyelids, just to set that concealer on there. So I don't do it all over my face, just kind of more my T-zone and my under eyes. Next I'm going to do some bronzer, and I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is a new favorite. It's from the drugstore. It is amazing. It's, first of all, I have the light bronzer. There's a medium one also, but they're both really cool toned and light. They're like a lighter type of bronzer. So if you have fair skin and you're like me and you're pretty pale, this is perfect. Like, It's absolutely wonderful. It smells like summer. It almost smells like sunscreen, which can be a little bit overpowering, but it's really smooth and just creamy and blends so well. And this is just a Real Techniques sculpting brush. I like this brush because it gives me like a straight edge. It just is like so sharp, so clean. And gonna contour my chin a little bit. Anyways, back to Snapchat. One thing about Snapchat that I don't understand is the people that send you a personal, like, private Snapchat, but it's also on their story, like on their public story. It confuses me every time. I'm just kind of like, why? I thought I'm getting like some kind of private Snapchat and you're actually posting it to everybody. So did you not think I was gonna see it on your regular story? Like, is it that interesting that I need to see it twice? I don't know. I have multiple people that kind of do that. And if you do that, don't feel singled out. Just stop. Just a heads up that people do see it on your story, so you don't really need to send it twice. It's not necessary. Okay, moving on to blush. I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre blush in the shade, what shade is this? Oh, the Princess Daquiris. I really, really love this. Like, this is top shelf, use it almost every day. It's a nice peach color. I don't really use the light color. Sometimes I'll swirl it all around. But I love that it's really light, so it's very buildable. You won't like just draw a streak across your face that's impossible to blend out. And it's just this super flattering shade. Okay, next I'm actually gonna go in with this bronzer again, and I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. Don't mind how dirty it is. I literally use this thing like every day. Wet n Wild brushes are so cheap, but they're so amazing. This is literally my favorite eyeshadow brush. I use it every day, and I'm just gonna swirl it around in my bronzer and just kind of warm up my eye in the crease. This is kind of what I do on days where I'm just doing my everyday makeup and I don't want to do an eyeshadow look. I kind of just use whatever bronzer I was using and put it in my crease. I'm also going to take the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay, and I'm going to line my eye with a dark shadow just to kind of give it a little bit more definition. I don't really want to do eyeliner today, so I'm just gonna line it a little bit. I have so many new products that I absolutely love, and I'm thinking to do like a April/May favorites. I don't know what it would even be because we're already halfway through May. But like a May favorites, or just a current favorites, whatever, I don't know. And just do a video telling you guys about all those products because they're amazing. Let me know what you guys think about that, if you guys would like to see me do that. Next, I'm gonna take this Physicians Formula powder palette, Mineral Glow Pearls. This is in translucent pearl. They also have a more golden, kind of warm toned palette of this. And the top layer of this was like shimmery. You have to get through the first small layer of it. But once you get to the inner layer, it's more of like a sheen. It's not really like a highlighter per se. Like the first layer I used as a highlighter, it was very shimmery, but this one I like to just take a brush and swirl it all around and literally just dust my whole face with it. It gives me such a healthy beautiful glow. And the only thing I can really compare it to is the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, where they're not so much shimmery, but they give you such a nice glow. And this powder is perfect for people that might have more texture or bigger pores or like marks on their face, because people need to be aware that highlighters highlight that. Like, they make texture on your skin stand out. So you have to be careful if you have like fine lines, wrinkles, just like I said, pores, texture. You have to watch out for that when you are using highlighter. And this one is just so subtle that it doesn't make those things stand out. It just gives you a nice natural looking glow where there's not just a stripe on your face with a highlight. I know I used to be obsessed with the champagne pop, but lately, like, I haven't liked regular highlighters. I feel like they do just leave a stripe on your face. But this one, you can just dust everywhere, and I'm obsessed. Next, I'm gonna set my face with this MAC Fix Plus. This seems like a splurge, but honestly, for MAC products, it's not that expensive for a MAC product. And you get 3.4 fluid ounces of this. So it has literally lasted me, I still have some left. It's been lasting me for like 5 months already. So it's definitely, I definitely recommend it. You can use it for so many things. And I haven't used a setting spray like it. This isn't so much like gonna mattify you or make your makeup last all day, even though it does make it last longer. What it does is it takes whatever powders are on your face and it kind of blends it all together in some kind of magical way. I don't know how, but it makes it disappear and it makes it look like it's just your skin. This is coffee. I have stopped getting coffee at like Starbucks or Dutch Bros for a while now. I just stopped liking their coffee for some reason, so I make it at home. And I try to drink it with a straw because when you drink it regularly, it stains your teeth. And I've totally noticed that, like, it was making my teeth more yellow, so trying to drink it with a straw now. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara. I'm not gonna do false lashes just because I don't like to wear them really that often. I've worn them once in like the past 4 months. But my mascara is pretty good at getting volume for me. This is the Power Volume Mascara by L'Oreal. I accidentally got the wrong one. I got the collagen one, so make sure not to get that one. Get the 24-hour one. This stuff is literally amazing. I've used it probably for like years. Okay, after layering that a bunch of times, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Size Queen Mascara. I like to put this on top just for some extra volume and length. I don't know why, but I don't like it that much on its own, but when I do these two together, it's amazing. Okay, moving on to lips. I'm going to line my lips with this ColourPop lip pencil in BFF. This is such a pretty like nude color, and I've been using it with literally almost every lip look. So today I'm not really gonna do like a lipstick, so I'm gonna just line my whole lip with it. That's what's awesome about ColourPop, is their lip liners are so creamy that you can literally use it all over your lip and it's just like a lipstick. And over that, I'm gonna use this new Sonia Kashuk liquid lip. It's from a new line of Knockout Beauty by her, and it kind of has this little foam applicator, and it's not a matte liquid lipstick. It's glossy, but I just am obsessed with it. I have never liked, oh gosh, my hair. I've never liked a glossy kind of lipstick. I don't know why. I just don't like lip gloss. It's like sticky, it gets everywhere, but this lip, I don't know what it is. It's such a beautiful nude. I'm not even gonna swatch it for you. I'm just gonna put it on. It's like such a beautiful nude, and it's so hydrating. Like, especially if you're wearing a matte liquid lipstick, I like to pop this on over it because it's so hydrating and it's not sticky. It doesn't get everywhere. It gives your lips a nice little like shine, but it's not overpowering. I don't know. Lastly, I'm gonna line my waterline with just this nude pencil. I believe it's from Rimmel. This is just gonna make me look more awake and make my eyes look wider and more open. So that's basically it for this look. This is kind of just my everyday go-to right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this coming back video of mine, and let me know if you guys like these type of get ready with me videos, because I'm totally down to do more of this kind of video. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe and comment and let me know your thoughts and suggestions. I have a ton of really exciting stuff coming up for you guys, so yeah, make sure to subscribe so that you guys can get the notifications of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time.